Welcome back to From 9 to Mom, where we discuss balancing the 9 to 5 hustle with the beautiful chaos that we call motherhood. And Katie, your chaos was a little extra this weekend with some visitors in your home. What the hell happened?
Danielle, I've been living in chaos since we've recorded the podcast Thursday. It's like one of those 4 days stretches here that I feel like you just like take an inch and then get kicked back like a foot. It's just like little things. It's nothing big, but I don't know how everyone else out there feels, but I'm going to run a poll. Are you a fan of spiders? Can you kill spiders? What's your take?
I am not afraid of spiders, believe it or not. I can kill them. I can take them outside, but someone like my mother would rather put needles through her eyes than touch a spider. So I can understand. I'm guessing you're deathly afraid.
No, so I'm not deathly afraid. I'm fine with them. I can handle small ones, the little daddy long leg. I mean, I'm in Rochester, New York. There's like two types of spiders that I've ever seen. There was, the only way I can describe, tarantula style size spider in my house.
You sent me the picture. It was very large. I don't know how it got there.
I was dying. So Saturday morning, it was a mere 50 degrees and Ryan decided he wanted to go golf, which fine. So he went at like the crack ass of dawn, went out to golf. Literally within 20 minutes of him leaving, spider crawling up the wall behind Jackson on the couch. So I tried to keep it cool so that, because Jack's also obsessed with Spidey right now. So
he might have thought like bite me.
He did. No, he thought it was so cool.
Cool.
And I went and got a paper towel, but like Cal is in the stage of like he cries when I leave the room, or like if he can't see an adult, he cries. So I go to get a paper towel because at this point, I don't know why I thought that I was going to get it with a paper towel. It was literally
huge.
In the palm of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And so I couldn't get it. I walk over with the paper towel like I was going to, and it falls behind the couch as I walked over.
See, that's when I start getting a little, or like, where did it go? That does freak me out.
So couldn't find it. I sat the boys down for breakfast at the table. They chilled. I tried to go back in. The video I sent you is the one. I could see it behind the couch, but it's behind our sectional. I couldn't pull everything out. And so I'm so frustrated. Like I'm already just like at
Ryan's
that time
just hitting balls in the nice.
I'm at that time of the month where just like everything's irking me, and I know I'm overreacting to everything, but I'm feverishly texting him like, of course you left this morning and there's a giant tarantula, and he's like, Katie, relax. And he was with my brother-in-law, and they're like, come on, like you're fine. So I start sending the video to like all the other wives, and all of them were like, I would have made them leave golf and come home and take care of the spider. So I finally, after breakfast, get the kids, we leave the house. I'm like, no, I'm out of here. We went shopping, and which is bad because like I don't typically take the kids out. Like that's chaos in itself.
That's a brave movement. So to pick that over staying with the spider is a big deal.
It only cost me $90 to leave the house, but it was in a couple toys. But I got home and I stayed out of the room. And by the time Ryan got home, he turned over the house. We have not found it.
Probably in Jack's bedroom. He's probably keeping it as a pet.
It's under my pillow. Like, I don't know. It's in my bed somewhere.
One of you ate it. They say you eat spiders. Like,
it wouldn't. It would barely fit into my mouth. It's that big. I was just so disgusted, and Ryan's like texting me from the golf course. He's like, I'm trying to golf, and I'm like, no, there's like, we're gonna die. There's like a big spider here.
Katie's bringing it to level like 20.
It gets bigger every time I tell the story at this point, because now out of humor it has to. But I'm really not that scared of spiders, but like it was big. So I'm gonna post a video.
What it is.
I'm gonna post a video, and everyone can tell me if they would have made their husband come home. I've already gotten a few friends that were like, if my husband didn't come home to take care of it and find it, like divorce papers.
Yeah, definitely put it online, because I like creatures. Like I have I'm a strange bird. So I grew up like in the creeks and catching things. Like the only creatures I can't do, like will not do, is centipedes, millipedes, way too many legs. And they used to live in the basements in Rochester all the time. Like literally would not go in my parents' basement for 5 years because I can't. My skin is crawling right now. So that's when I would have made, I don't care if Jordan was at the Buffalo Bills game. I would have been like, send somebody over here because I can't
get your ass home.
Let's go.
So, if I die or Jack becomes little Spidey and his amazing friends, like he'd be so happy. But
and you'd be rich.
it would, I said, and he's like, that's not a hero though. That I told that to Ryan. I'm like, maybe we will. And like, he can go steal us a bunch of money. He's like, Katie, that's a villain.
That's a villain.
That's
You're trying to raise a villain.
Like, oh, you're right. All right. That might not be the right message.
Have him be the hero and let him get like promos and sponsors. Sure. It'll be great.
Yeah. I'll be his agent or something. But so while I was warding off the spiders, you were just living it up courtside at a basketball game.
I know. So Jordan and I've been dying to go. I love all sports games. As you know, not the most athletic individual, but I love sports. So I've been dying to go to a game in general, like a Hornets game in general. They're not the best team, fine. But Jordan gets a call from his buddy and he's like, hey, I've got 2 tickets to the game tonight. Do you and Danielle want to go? Originally, we had bunny pictures. So it was raining. We had bunny pictures. Jordan's like, hey, man, sorry, I can't. We got bunny pictures.
The worst
I called Jordan because bunny pictures got canceled due to weather. He's like, dude, I just gave away 2 tickets to the Hornets game. I'm like, call back, let's go.
Back now.
So my poor mother, for some reason was in like not the best mood on Friday. I'm like, can you please? Will you and Dad please? We have tickets. So we get to go out and lights off. We get to go out and go to the Hornets game. We take an Uber, we get uptown and we go to give the lady like our tickets. And she's like, oh, you guys are courtside. So we're like, oh, okay.
So you didn't even know before you went that they were...
No, we didn't get the tickets till like right before we walked in because they were transferred to us. Katie, we're not only courtside. Every place we go, they're like, oh, you have Crown Club or Courtside Club or whatever.
Oh
we were literally...
You're like, we don't even know what this means at this point.
Like front row, last 2 seats. Like I could... The sweat of the men was whipping into my face. We had access to the Crown clubs. I don't know what it was. Basically, people with courtside tickets, you go in this club and it's free food, free drinks. And I was taking advantage of
course. You better
my drinks. So I'm going in, like getting my drinks. We are like, Jordan is convinced everyone's famous. He's like, oh, they're famous. They're famous. I'm drinking. We're cheering. We have no idea what's going on. But it was like absolutely, for me, it was a surreal experience because 5 minutes before, let alone 5 years before that, I never thought I'd be courtside at a game, at like a professional basketball game. And here I am with these people who are like, regulars taking their pictures with like Yves Saint Laurent. I don't even know if I said that right. They're Gucci. Like, we're like, oh my God.
You're like, here's my Target.
Katie, yes. I was in my Express jeans, throwback to Rochester, my Express jeans, a bodysuit from Nordstrom, and fake Grey Goose sneakers. So let's start there, like Perfect. Fake with sparkles. Perfect. I was in cheetah belt because gotta have I think there was cheetah in the sparkly shoes too. So like
they
looking
were
like oh, look at her. But I didn't care.
That's why
I was living.
They were so surprised when you walked in.
Right. They were like, oh, but everyone's so nice to us. Like, go take advantage of it. Have so much fun. I got convinced that like one of the guys on the team winked at me, telling Jordan all about it. We went out afterwards. I had far too much fun. I came home far too intoxicated for a 38-year-old female with 2 kids waiting for her at home. And of course, the wake-up call came bright and early.
Correct.
Bright and early. Yeah. But we had a great time. And I felt for like an hour and a half like a famous person. I really did. But we got to talk.
So worth it.
Just a random conversation, another poll. I know that these one-piece bodysuits are really in. Like the yoga suit, they're very in. And this girl, clearly stylish, had money, looked great in it. So like more power to her. Nude, one piece, like spandex bodysuit. And Jordan's like, is that an outfit? I'm like, yes, this is an outfit. He's like, I can't imagine you wearing that with like little things, with little cowboy boots as like the accessory. But obviously like she looked good in it and she could afford whatever was going on in her life. But like, I also want to know, would you ever put one of those on your body, let alone wear it front row?
You know how I feel.
If you would and if you found one that looks cute, please let me know. Cause now I want to wear one out of spite to my husband. Like, look what I got.
Was it like full, like jumpsuit almost, but like bodycon kind of thing? Like, what?
No, it was like, the Skims bodysuit.
Yeah.
With pants attached. Like it was all one piece. There was no like jogger.
So just full spandex head to
full.
neck
Yes.
to ankle.
Like a
Okay.
scuba suit, like
All
a
right. All right. All
wetsuit,
right. Yes.
all the way. And girl, if you're listening, you looked fantastic, but I could never pull that off. And then I'm like, where do you get the confidence? Probably when you look like that, that's where. Also, where do you find one? And now I kind of want to get one and put on my sparkly boots that I got at TJ Maxx and wear it around the house to spite my husband.
I'll be like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah, so that was the start of
leave the house.
No, you can't. Where are you going? I am not going with you.
Oh my
God.
God.
That was the start to a fun weekend. We did have a lot of fun this weekend. We had sports galore, sports pictures, all the stuff. But that was definitely a highlight. That and Colton running the opposite direction at football. But he did end up gaining 2 yards, but he was so proud of himself. And I told him, yeah, like we get in the car. I'm like, buddy, I'm so proud of you. I was like, man, that kid on your team is so good. Like, did you see what he did? He's like, Mom, I'm better than him. I said, oh, you are? He goes, did you not see my run? And
already cocky.
Already cocky, but you ran the wrong way, bro. You ran the wrong way. But we kept coaching everybody. We chalked it up to a strategy. He saw no path forward. Okay. So he ran back to open zone till he could find the gap and then ran it forward. So who knows? Maybe it was strategy.
All right.
But, or he just wanted to run the other way because it looked easier. I don't know.
Yeah. He's like, they're going to get me if I go this way.
So more updates to come on my athletic son. I don't know if we're going to be sitting courtside watching him at a basketball game anytime soon, but I am enjoying watching him on the little kids field.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the other boat of things because after I finished my spider-filled Saturday, we went out to lunch Sunday, and then when we got home, all of a sudden, like everybody had a runny nose. I'm a little congested.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I think the man flu is going to be visiting my home, and
not the man flu.
It's going to be 3-1.
Like ward that off.
There's three men now.
You are so outnumbered.
I don't know. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting because at first, like the baby gets it first, of course. And you're like, it's teeth.
Oh, he's teething. Obviously.
But then like Jack, now it's funny because Jack is talking so much. You can hear him being congested.
Yes.
Now he sounds a little bit, and Ryan is. So we're going to see what this week brings.
You're going to have all 3 men at home, and you're just going to be like feeling like crap, running around trying to make things happen. I feel for you. I can't believe you guys are sick again, but the weather change, it's probably part of it. You guys have gone up and down quite a bit there.
Yeah. It's part of life, I suppose. But everyone needs to just say a little prayer for us this week so I can celebrate my birthday next weekend and not be sick.
It'll be gone by then. No worries.
It's been planned for like 2 months that we're going out. So
yeah, it's an act of God to get everyone together, especially your family, and have sitters. So this man flu better pass over in the next few days.
It has to. I will do everything in my power. So don't you
whatever
worry.
I can do to help you, gift care packages, whatnot to get you to survive, just let me know. If anyone has any like special teas or weird, witchcraft brews that Katie can try, I'm sure she would do anything.
I'll slip anything into Ryan's coffee in the morning. So
yeah, right. You should go get that Starbucks drink today.
Oh, the medicine ball.
Yeah, I actually firmly believe that works. So I think you should end when we get off this. You should go grab a medicine ball and feel better.
I'll do that for sure.
Yeah. So it's time to clock out, I think, and clock back into the 9 to 5. But hopefully when we talk to you guys later this week, Katie is super duper healthy.
That is the only goal of the week.
We'll talk to you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.